Pues listo, José. Cuando quieras, le das.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete. Left side to Pickett. Move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Oh, me la he comido con parada.
Tag on a reverse. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid gain.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Byron Murphy on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Vikings' 18-yard line.
Second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here go 46. On 3rd down, Prescott.
No.
That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
At the 2-yard line.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Lou.
Ah, tío.
When things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Vikings nothing.
Bueno. Ya vamos perdiendo.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Minnesota.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
Vikings
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first down, here's McCarthy.
Vámonos. Vámonos.
Once again, Hawkinson. And he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that,
Drive will start on the ground. And they'll take this to about the 28. Dallas Turner on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 28-yard line.
It is second and 6.
Yeah. Here we go.
Dak to throw. He'll be
Vamos.
hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Here we go, 47.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
Uy,
This
Dios.
one down the
What?
field, but still wind up incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
A run. And here's Mason.
Uy.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison.
Vamos.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
A gain of 12.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and Tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. He runs straight ahead with Jones. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. And they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. In motion, it's Jefferson. On the ground is Mason.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Juego.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's got his man.
Vamos.
And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
On the play fake. Dak forced out wide. He runs with it.
Vamos.
He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Oh, la comí.
They'll run it on the draw. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Now Prescott.
Vamos.
2nd down throw is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
Prescott.
Vamos.
Pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jonathan Allen. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy.
Oh,
Down the field will fall incomplete. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out caught it.
Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. Here's Hawkinson in motion. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Remember, he had a touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Let's go now. Hey, 65 Jack. Take over.
They'll run. This is Mason. Good blocking to the 15.
Qué buenos bloqueos
And
ahí.
on 1st and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
10 more yards.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Here's Hawkinson in motion. A run on 1st and goal.
Vámonos. Vámonos.
And he will score.
Señor.
Jordan Mason. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off. 6.
Makes the score.
Ay, Dios mío, por favor.
Cowboys 7.
Chico con las lesiones.
Will Reichard to kick off for the
Reichard
Vikings.
out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. A return coming from the 14. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go!
A first down throw for Prescott. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll lead to a second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
We're going to 53.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 21. First down, Cowboys.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's first and 10. On play action, here's Dak. Off he goes. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Yeah, here we go. Right there, boy, hey. What do you think?
The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Yeah! Here we go, boy, hey. Here we go, 47. 26.
From the shotgun, it's down.
No. Oh.
Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. A huge play for Dallas. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
No.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10.
Uy, me la he comido.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Donovan Izaraku in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now McCarthy. That's caught outside by Hawkinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
At the 46-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown.
Oh, Filo, qué buena. Qué buena, haberlo quedado, tío.
Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now a return coming from the... And he lost the football. He was somehow able to get it back. He was. And after just giving up a touchdown, they are lucky they didn't turn this into another one. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yeah! Here we go, Friday!
To throw is Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens.
Oh.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Pistol out for Prescott. Headed left, buying time. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Vamos que recibo yo.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That one caught by Hawkinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up 1st down.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Here's a toss, right side. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Here we go. Here's Hawkinson in motion. They'll stick with him again. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And he will get forward for about 5 yards and sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll put Addison in motion. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets him down to the 6.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. To throw, it's McCarthy. That is
Vamos.
to the goal line and in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Hey.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Riker now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Cowboys 14.
Lo intentaremos, Adri, lo intentaremos. De momento vamos bastante bien. No vamos a cantar victoria, Adri. Pero cómo empieza, cómo acaba, Adri. Ya lo sabes.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott.
Uy, esa manita.
Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. And pass is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
There you go. Here we go, 46, 46.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for left. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second. But when you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. 180.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And this ball going to be touchdown just shy of midfield.
At the 46-yard line.
Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, Because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and it's not going to be a lot of game.
Now Jones. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jamal Clark there to get him down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. McCarthy from
No.
the gun. That's over the middle.
Me
And
cago en la
intercepted.
puta.
Picked off by Juju Brents.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line. What do you think?
First down, Prescott. That's right side. He's got
Sí.
Ferguson.
Claro.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Yeah, Barry. What do you think?
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he maneuvers his way forward. A
Hay que
gain of
ganar
6.
los cojones.
By Andrew Van Ginkel. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Yeah. Here we go. Line. What do you think?
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
Oh.
And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him
Se la
back to the other side of
conoce.
midfield.
Oh, feo.
Jonathan Bernard in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Yeah. Here we go. I take line. What do you think?
Throwing is Prescott. That's complete. Left side, Pickett. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of
Está
you? That's what every
solísimo.
defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And the
bueno.
man down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Lou
Qué bueno.
will take it into the end zone for a
Cabrón.
Cowboy touchdown. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Vamos.
And he pulled this
Fallado.
right to the right. It's no good. That is a
Oh, God.
tough miss. So close, but no extra point.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And they'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5. They'll run. This is Mason. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
It's third and 4. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
A run. Here's Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Minnesota.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Vikings.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half.
Vamos, 2
Greg and I
minutos del
back
final.
on EA Sports after this. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10. They'll drop to throw.
No, me la quita.
Oh, that may be the break they
Estos fallos
needed.
no.
That one's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And the Cowboys are going to take possession. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! We're going to 54.
They'll stick to the ground. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46.
Now Prescott. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
16 yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
45-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Yeah! Here we go! Then we're going to 52. 26.
Now Prescott. Rolling to the left. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Dallas Turner, relentless in his pursuit. He finally ran him down. It's a loss of 8. Now, on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Forward in. Hey, kill. 26.
Prescott. Hit as he throws. It is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. You do know it'll be 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Dak facing 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
All right, so the Cowboys set to go for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go, 47.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he'll try for the pylon, but they're going to mark him out short as the attempt for 2 is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. The defense can stop it twice more As the kneel down comes.
Buena,
So
vamos.
it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Arlington.
Esto es increíble.